Joe Flacco is a game manager. That's all he is. Nothing more, nothing less. And he could lose some games. Game manager. Shedeur. And that's that's a franchise quarterback, y'all. We got a taste of it. We got a taste of it for the Panthers preseason game. And they followed that up and said, we gonna give him the third string. We gonna give him the old line we gonna get rid of, and then let's see what he do. You know what he gonna do. So they didn't give us a chance in the Rams game, but they let us show out in that Panthers game. So we got a franchise quarterback. We just waiting on Cleveland, man. Get that game manager out of there, man. Get a program organization changer. Get him off in there. Then listen, y'all. In the NFL right now, the two games that I really locked in on, to me it seemed like they have offense, but not that much of a defense. I know the defense gonna make they stop, but it feel like they ain't just got it like that. So we gonna talk about that. And then you got Coach Prime. Look, Coach Prime need this Big 12 win Friday. We need this W. Hands down, we need this W. But look here, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Rock out with me. Now listen, we covering the NFL and college. And you know the game that come on tonight, the Chicago Bears versus the Vikings, we coming on at halftime at the end of the game. We getting down, getting down. Yeah, it's like that. But look, y'all. Joe Flacco is a game manager. I don't see him as a game changer. You don't see him as a game changer. Kevin doesn't see him as a game changer. The owner of the Cleveland Browns, Jimmy, he doesn't see him as a game changer. Barry, the GM, doesn't see Joe Flacco as a game changer. They see this man as he can go out there and not jack it up too bad. He can go out there and manage the game for us. It's easy to say, said it, and then, okay, occasionally throw you a pass. But with them, they threw like 45 passes. So I guess they were saying, we going to put it in Joe's hands to win the game. Well, you put it in Joe Flacco's hands to win, and he did not give you a win. He did not give you a win. He gave you an L. Now, that could have happened to Dylan or Shedeur. But at least we testing out the new product. Test out the new product. See what the new product can do. See if you could ball out with them boys. Don't put this used vehicle out here with some race cars. That's certified race cars. So when you look at it, and I'm watching all the NFL, the games that I did see, you got to have a quarterback that can make stuff happen as well as go with whatever you call. Because sometime a play going to break down. You gotta get up out that thing. You got to get up out that thing. Joe Flacco ain't just going to give you that. Joe Flacco ain't giving us that, y'all. He's giving us like he ain't going to give us nothing where it's taking off balling. He going to give us that old get up height. Oh, sack. That's what it's going to look like, a sack. Because he ain't got that gas no more. He don't have no gas, none whatsoever. So we're watching this, and we're just truly watching a game manager. He ain't finna get out here and make them amazing throws. Now, and then another thing we got wide receivers dropping that thing. Hack. Now, y'all know last year Cleveland led the NFL in drop passes. That's not good. We already got Jared Judy dropping them. The other wide receivers dropping them. Like, well, who gonna make the catch all the time? Who gonna be that certified, guaranteed catch? Because it didn't help Joe Flacco that he threw the ball and two different wide receivers coughed it up and they got interceptions on it. All right, well then T-Mobile it is. Hey, you know, I already said it. That's who it is then. So Yes, y'all. When you look at it, when you look at this thing, Joe Flacco is not going to dominate for us. He's not. He really not. And we got to accept that. We got to accept that. And Kevin should accept that. Kevin should say, let me see what Dylan Gabriel going to do. But hey, maybe they want a game manager. Maybe that's all they want. If he get us to win, fine. If he doesn't, fine. Maybe that's what we looking at. Maybe we looking at this squad and all they're going to give us is game manager mode. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. Game manager. That's all it is. So I'm looking at this thing like, okay, if they ain't going to do nothing for us, if they ain't going to give us nothing, and when we gonna put them boys off in there to see what them rookies buy? Cause I don't want a game manager. I don't want to tune into the Browns game and they give me game manager status. I don't want that. I want ballers. I want to see a baller. Let me see if Dylan like that. Let me see if Shedeur like that. Give me a baller. That's what I want. That's what all the Cleveland Browns fans want. They tired of losing the season with a loss. Ended the season. Ended 23 with a loss. Come on, man. Started 24 with a loss. Come on, now. It just don't make no sense. Excuse me, y'all. It doesn't make any sense for us to just keep going through this process. It doesn't. No reason we should be on looking at the Browns and they not trying to win. I know if I'm the owner, I gotta put people in position to win. Tell them, man, I don't want Joe out there. Let these rookies get out here. I don't want Joe. But that's what they giving us. Selmo, what's happening? Hey, say what up, Coley? Say Dog Pound still in it to win it. They are, but they could have won, but they didn't. It just feel like that's what we gonna get this year from the Browns. Just tapping in on the L's. SB, you say a lot of them drop. Yes, just dropping it. Why you ain't gonna get a wide receiver in the draft? You ain't see not one wide receiver you wanted, but I guess you had other needs. And they did get a wide receiver, Gage, but let that man play. Let Gage get out there and play. Just girl, I appreciate it. Yeah, I know what I'm going to have to do. K-Mac, what's good? SB, you say Joe should be the backup and let the young folks play. That's what I'm saying. Because we know what he going to give us. It's just game management status. That's not going to win you the game, and it shouldn't lose you the game. But in their case, it did lose in the game. Because if I throw the ball 45 times, I'm putting it in your hands. The game is in your hands. That's what I'm saying. The game is in your hands. So the game was in Joe Flacco's hand. He didn't win. Now, he can't play defense. He can't stop him from dropping it, but still on you, man. Still on you. Just, girl, you say good, so they put rookies in. Correct. They need to. They need to put the rookies in ASAP. T Kitchen, yeah, I'm out to go with that mobile. Just, girl, you say, yeah, for the players working hard to win and the fans, paying their hard-earned money to go out here and watch these boys just take L's. That's 2. He only got sacked twice. Yeah, he only got sacked twice. Yeah, just great. You wonder why they doing it like this. Like, come on now. Ring my bell, what's good? They don't want to win. They do not want to win. Not the way we think they want to win. Because if you would, man, we'd have that thing rolling, but they ain't got it like that. Just, girl, you say password drop, but the fans was, yeah. They weren't accurate. I ain't gonna. When I seen the highlights, he did good. When I seen the highlights, he did. He was solid on the highlights. Hey, MP. Hey, that look like what it is. They just won't get out their own way. Like, why is it hard to go with a certified bowler? Come on, man. Go with a bowler. Let's get out here and bowl. Danny, you say settle down. We forgetting he will play till he gets. I think if we take enough L's, they'll get him out of there. I think we'll get him up out of there. If we 1-4, 0-5, I think you got to make a change up. I think you really got to make a change up with that. Hollywood, you say they only scored 1 touchdown against a bad Bengals defense. And see, they got the Ravens this week. The Ravens ain't having that. The Ravens coming to town ready to knock you out the park. You know Lamar Jackson finna be Action Jackson. But hey, let's jump into that next subject. So my thing is, how many L's does it take to move on to the next quarterback? Are we giving Joe Flacco 8 games? And we 1-8? Is he still out there? 0-8? Is he still out there? Like, what is the deciding factor on when does DG get his opportunity? What's the deciding factor on when does Shedeur? I'm assuming Joe Flacco gonna have to lose maybe 6 to 7 games. Maybe 6 to 7 games. Because yesterday loss, you could say went on him, really. Yeah, the wide receivers dropped it. Yeah, he got 2 picks on his resume. But they shouldn't have dropped it. Okay, cool. We give them that. Okay, the defense didn't do their job. But then that means the offense didn't do theirs either, because the defense didn't stop them enough, and we surely didn't score a lot. We didn't score a lot. So it ain't like we was just getting in that end zone every drive. So what is the breaking point of the next man up? Do we ride it out until you get through the first 4 games? You got Bengals, Ravens, Green Bay, Detroit. Do you ride it out then? Or do you take it to London? Since London is a new experience for everybody, or some people, do you go to London and then say, okay, when we come back, we hit Pittsburgh, but that's a divisional game. So within this, you got the Bengals, that's a divisional loss, AFC North. The Ravens finna give them an AFC North loss. Then they gotta wait until they come back after the Minnesota game. You have the Pittsburgh Steelers. To me, that's going to be an AFC North loss as well. So that's 0-3 in the AFC North. 0-3. Is that the point you say, all right, we done lost 3 games in AFC North, plus the other losses. Now do we move on to DG? Or do you say, well, DG ain't ready either? So I know if they say DG ain't ready, and they just keep riding out losses, I'm sure that they definitely not going to say Shedeur ready. So it's just, this a journey that we on. And I keep throwing journey because whether you watch him or not, you still got to know what happened. You still going to want to know, how did Joe Flacco do? How did DG do? Did Shedeur get an opportunity? What did the running backs running? But, y'all, we threw the ball 45 times. They might as well do that again next week. This week coming for this Sunday game. They probably going to throw it too. Like, why would they stop throwing it? You threw it 45 times, that's saying your run game ain't like that. If I throw the ball 45 times, I'm telling you up front, my run game ain't like that. Because if it was, I'd have ran it by 30 times or 40 times or 35 times. Some of them runs that they had, and they ain't even let one running back get hot. So you forcing this to be in Joe Flacco's hand when you know he a game manager. I don't know, y'all. I keep thinking, how could they have outdid them in every category almost and still take a L. But I guess that's the same way you can say the Ravens did all that they did and they took a L too. So I guess the NFL is hard, but it's you almost on the same level. I guess it's hard, but you almost on the same level with everybody. Like you kind of like, you kind of like that. You kind of right in the ballpark. Like Cincinnati and the Cleveland, they weren't too much of a difference to me. It wasn't like Jamar Chase was balling. It wasn't like T. Higgins was balling. It wasn't like none of our guys was balling. It was just like looked like game management on both sides. Wasn't nobody trying to win the game. Wasn't nobody trying to dominate. The big boy games, like when I watch Philly, they gonna ball. The Bucks, they handle business. Atlanta was trying to shake something. But I'm like, man, come on now. Why I gotta sit here and just waiting on the opportunity when let's get these losses out of the way. What is his distance of losses? Is it this you ain't gonna count because you could have won? Is it this loss? So K.I., what's happening? UK in the building. Yeah, I feel bad for Shedeur too. I wish he balled. 1922, what's happening? You say Kevin will cut his nose. Yeah, I guess my boy say Shedeur ain't out there. I guess he's saying Shedeur is not like that. He ain't like that. It's pretty much a wrap. My boy said, no, he ain't like that. Joe T, what's good? Hey, Vegas in the building. I need to slide out there. You know what? I think I will be out there in May. Hey, Charlie. He said, hey, I keep it real. Cool Joe was smooth yesterday. Man, he just was a game manager. Nothing more, nothing less. But they put it in his hand to win with 45 attempts, and he ain't take that W. Now, the defense included on that too, but still. Who they got? At South Florida? Oh, that's good. Now, you know I'm rocking with South Florida now. Danny, you said last season we went 1-7 before Winston came in. Okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Danny, you done gave me... Okay, so it's 8 games. God, dog. So the first 8 games. We looking at the first 8 games, y'all. The Ravens, I feel like, going to be a loss. Green Bay, I feel like, going to be a loss. So that's 0-3. Yes, you could have won versus Cincinnati, but you didn't. So that's 0-3. Detroit, they might have a chance. Minnesota, I see what Minnesota look like tonight when they play the Browns. Again, that game right there, I'm going to come on at halftime. And at the end of the game. What else they could have did? Then they got Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh going to be an L too. So Detroit and Minnesota, I don't know what they look like till tonight. Detroit, they might be able to win. Golly. Hey, Zipper, what's good? Danny, you said DTR played after Winston played 4 games or 5. Okay. So it's clockwork. So Shedeur got about as 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got anywhere from about 13 games, y'all. And then Shedeur going to possibly have his opportunity. So about 13 games. Shedeur, be ready, boy. They coming towards you now. Matt, what's happening? Monet, you say they need a kicker. Well, the kicker hit one of them. He had a field goal, I think, and he had an extra point. He just missed that last extra point. But still, it still come back to the defense got to shut down and everything else. Just girl, you say ready to see Minnesota? Well, with his QB? Yeah. I'm ready to see them too. Kathy, you say the Browns are in a rough division? Yeah. In these first 6 games, they might be 0-3 in the AFC North. Right at the bottom. Take all 3 L's. BF, you say 3 months till we see Shedeur? What, that September, October, November? So you saying we gonna see him December, if you count this month. Charlie, you said, hey, Daniel Jones was looking like, dare I say, an actual NFL. Yeah, they did solid yesterday. He did solid yesterday. He did solid. Nothing to take you all out, but he did solid. BF, you said 45 passes for Shedeur would equal about 400. Listen, I'm thinking the same time. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, you give Shedeur 45 attempts, we going to have over 300 yards passing, and we giving you 2 to 3 touchdowns. Maybe more. Maybe more. But I don't know what they be doing. Mac, you say you needed Mike Penix to take to do his thing out. Yeah, he won't take that do-rag off for nothing. BJE, you say Flacco threw it for. Yes. So they put the game manager, just said game manager, go work that thing. And that boy didn't do nothing. Talking about nothing. Danny, Zipper, you say they should start Shedeur very soon. They should, but they ain't. They ain't. Joe, you say, yeah, they may give Shedeur 4 or 5 games. The owner want to see the rookies. After we 1-7 or 2-6, something going to happen. Mike P, you say the Raiders did good? I'm going to have to see. Yeah. But he been in the league longer, too, and he better. He just better. C. Jones, what's good? Yeah, he just better. Jay Davis, you say you got 2 degrees from USF. I've never attended a game. I don't know why you haven't. You shoulda. You say learn about Jamie and Xavier when they became boss. God, dog, you must have paid no attention at all to South Florida. Right now, South Florida hot. You better be looking. But then they stopped USF from requesting money from. No, they had to pay that up. They had to pay that $500,000. You can draft the kicker during the draft, but not now. It's a wrap now. Yeah, it's a wrap now. See, my thing is too. When is QJ gonna come back? Like, when will QJ get out there? Hey, let me tote that thing. Hey, wait. Hey, let me tote that thing. When will QJ come back and run it? When QJ get out there and run it, and you got Sampson running it, which I feel like they could have ran it some more, but maybe they said Joe Flacco was the best way to win. Danny, you said QJ gonna be week 5. Dog, we could be 0-5. Listen, we could be 0-5. We could be 4-1. We could be 0 wins. We could be. So I'm ready to see QJ come back. Because I heard Joe Flacco saying QJ is him. So they feel like Judkins going to be that guy. Well, go out there and be that guy. Go out there and tote that thing. Go out there and run the out the ball. Hit. And get to running so good, that play action word. Now, that play action might be where Joe take off at. Joe might hit at the head. Yeah. Now, Joe might be super nice in that play action. I done seen him throw some touchdowns out that play action, so maybe all we're missing is a good, solid running back. But I thought Ford could tote it, and normally they try to get the running back at least 20 carries. And they say they weren't going to go pass happy like that. They was going to run the ball more. They did not run the ball more. Joe Flacco, they put the ball in Joe Flacco's hands and said, win the game. Maybe they didn't think Ford could do it, but Ford done toted it for him. Sampson could tote it for him. I wish QJ was here so we could see what it looked like, but hey, this just part of his journey. It didn't go down right when he was around that girl, and hey, now we here. Now we here. So it's funny watching the Browns. Like, no matter how you slice that pie, it's funny watching these Browns because I never in my life paid attention to the Browns. Never. Never in my life did I pay attention to the Browns. Now, when they had that wide receiver, Gordon, now he was balling. But I ain't really watch him. I just watch his highlights. But, like, I'm paying attention now. Like, I'm looking to see how many Joe Flacco throwing, what it's going to look like. But Joe ain't what it is right now, man. Maybe we ain't got no run game. That's why he threw it 45 times. But I'd at least attempt one running back to get by 20 carries and another one at least 10 or 15 just to see where we at. Golly. It's just, they got to figure something out. They got to figure something out. Matt, you say they never paid attention? Yeah, none of us. Even when Joe Flacco was with the Ravens, I wasn't studying Joe. I wasn't studying Joe. Danny, you say, LOL, it's funny. I've been rocking with the Browns for my whole life. And it's seeing all these fans now, I rock with it. Yeah, hey, we here now. Hey, they got Shedeur, we here. But Danny, as soon as they decide they don't want Shedeur, you know we gone. Deuces. You know we out, Danny, we out, boy. Double AB. You said, man, slow Joe average 6.5 yards per pass. No downfield passes. Third worst in the league. Thinking don't. Hey, thinking don't. That's all they doing right now. They ain't trying to win like that. Hey, Charlie, get your hat, your coat, and walk on out the door. Hey, Joe, we got to get you out of there, big dog. Just girl, you say nobody has paid attention to the Browns. The Browns fans live in a bubble. Yeah, that's their squad, though. I guess if you from Cleveland, you got to rock with them. Like, see, I'm here in Tampa. Well, I'm by the Tampa. But the Bucks ain't never been nothing I just really focused on. I don't know why. I just never focused on the Bucks like that. Zip, you say, last time I was a Browns fan with Jim. Ooh, woo, that was a long time ago, Jim Brown. God, dog. MP, you said Jim Brown was the only thing I knew about the Browns. Gordon was nice, though. Gordon was nice, though. That wide receiver was balling. He just couldn't get his life together. Lady PC, you say, I don't even know someone who watched the Browns before this year. Y'all, what's crazy is, we weren't even trying to watch the Browns. Zipper, you say you said me too? Oh, yeah. Well, you blessed. Blessed and highly favored. Yeah, hey. Danny, you say, I'm born in Florida, lived here my whole life, but my fam from Cleveland, born into, oh, okay. Y'all, I ain't never paid attention to Cleveland, like, until now. Cleveland got my undivided attention. Nicole, what's good? Hey, Nicole, I told my sister about you. I say every time I say your name, I automatically think of my sister just immediately. Sam O, you say QJ on his way to play to save the day. Yeah. Now, he might get out there and tote that thing. He might break it, tote it, run it. Hey, boy, do your thing. Do your thing, boy. Do your thing. Hey, do your thing, boy. Do your thing. Hey, yeah, get out there and shake some now. But yeah, y'all, Browns ain't never had my attention. They got it now by default. PC, you say you ain't paying attention to Cleveland now? I got to. I got to lock in on them. Yeah, QJ signed, but I guess he got to wait a certain amount of time, maybe 5 games, 6 games. Just girl, you say they need a new left tackle. See, this my thing. If I'm the owner, GM, and head coach, like, I know what I'm missing. Let me go out here and draft these boys or go buy them out of free agency. Let me go get with it. You said Myles Garrett had like 3 sacks. Oh, yeah, he him. Now, he going to be coming for Lamar Jackson Sunday. I'm ready to see that, too. Just girl, you say the Lions are fine with golf. He would sit on the pine behind him. It wouldn't make sense. Yeah, they like golf. Golf, they guy. But yesterday, Green Bay when it got that A. Cam Ward, they say, I ain't seen his highlights yet. They say he did decent, but he got sacked like 6 times. He got sacked 6 times. T. Kid, you say go Browns. Danny, you say it's all good. We still got some dogs. On defense, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, they had a play where Myles Garrett looked like he was over here. And he did something where he came back. And he came full speed at the quarterback. Damn, I say, whoo. If I'd have saw that I was Joe Burrow, as soon as I saw him coming, I'd have hit that corner like that. Boy, I'd have got up out of there. Boy, I would have got up out of there. I wouldn't have even tried to throw that ball. I'm out. Myles Garrett up, I'm gone, boy. Yeah, listen, I'm out of there. I ain't finna let Myles Garrett tee up on me. Like, face to face, I ain't looking downfield no more. I ain't finna stand and take that hit and everybody talking about, yeah, man, this a motivated, strong leader at quarterback. No, I'm out. Hit. Oh, they got, I'm out. I'm folding up out of there. Charlie, you said Myles Garrett jumped the 2 gap, and on the second, he was out of there, wasn't he? Jess Girl, you said Cam Ward did good, too. I told you he was behind a Colorado O-line. But this year, Colorado O-line look all right. But, yeah, them other 2 years. All right, what's happening? Yeah, what I'm going to do is, see, I tried out T-Mobile. That was Thursday and Friday. Today, this Verizon. Guess Verizon don't cut it. T-Mobile, I'm coming back. T-Mobile, I'm coming back. T-Mobile, I'm coming back. Yeah, T-Mobile, I'm coming back. T. Kitchens, you say the Brown defense should be able to hold the Ravens. What? 21 points? T. Kitchens, come on now. The Ravens? All I got to say is, downstairs here, and give it to a freight train coming through there? Derrick Henry? No. T. Kitchens, I don't see that. Derrick Henry coming around the corner when he come. He'll be coming around the corner when he come. Won't no Brown players touch him. He'll be flying to that end zone. He'll be flying to that end zone. Yeah. That boy flying to the end zone. He flying to the end zone. Now, I don't know if the Bills' defense better than Cleveland. I just don't feel like you could stop Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson finna, how that? Yeah, Dan, I saw that. I saw it. But when they got y'all back at the end of the year, they bump. Yeah, they was on that head. They was on that head then. So I'm gonna watch that game. I'm gonna watch that game when Lamar get out there. I want to see. No, I won't. I'll be flying back from Houston. You know what, y'all? I won't even get to see the game for the Houston game. Because I don't get to Florida that day until 3. Yep, I don't get to Florida that day till 3. Dog it. Oh, yeah, I don't get to Florida till 3. Miss Kim, yeah, you know I be coming on rocking. Southbound, you said, should HBCUs be playing the Power 4s and Power 5s to get blowed out for a check? If you need the money and you can pick the right teams, I ain't gonna pick a real powerhouse like an Ohio State. I'm gonna see where I can get the money from. Can I slide over there and get the money from a Louisiana Monroe? Will they give me, what's the difference? Ohio State gave me $500,000. Louisiana Monroe gave me $300,000. I'm gonna take the $300,000 because I don't want that whooping that Ohio State finna give me. I don't mind taking it from Louisiana Monroe because we might be able to do something with them. Yeah, if I'm HBCU, I ain't doing that. But some HBCUs be like that. Now, see, like Jackson State plays Southern Miss. they gonna be good. They'll be good. Like Jackson State plays Southern Miss, they might not be that much of a difference because Jackson State kind of rolling. Oh, that's all they paying? 30K? Nah, I ain't going for 30. But I find somebody that ain't gonna whoop me as bad as Ohio State. Unless I call them and like, hey, I'm calling the coach. I'm calling the coach. Hey, coach. All right, listen. We know you could beat the brakes off of us. We know that. But don't do that. Just beat us 30 zip. 30 zip, bro. 30 zip. You know what I tell my 80? We ain't doing none of that. I don't want the money. I just let me ball. Let me find some teams I can win versus. I don't want them type of games. Yeah, hey, Mac. Yeah, when Henry running, don't nobody want to talk to him, man. Eddie, what's good? Charlie, you said Malik Neighbors looked like he was mad on the sideline. He was. He was. I don't know if he wanted the quarterback change. I know Russell stats didn't look good. Russell's stats did not look good. Danny, you say 007 took our best linebacker? Yeah. Yeah. BF, you say Jacksonville need a quarterback? They're going to have to draft one in because or get one in free agency. Living, you say, no, they shouldn't, but I see why. Yeah. They need that cash. They need that cash. Joe T, you say he runs into Miles is going down, bro. Oh, Henry and Miles, they about like the same person. That's just gonna be one. Y'all remember I told y'all my business partner is a linebacker, and we had this running back that was at our JUCO, and they smashed each other in the hole. Bam! And then they both fell out. Well, I think that's what they gonna be doing. Yeah, Zipper, that fumble messed them up, but PC, you say Russell Wilson was throwing moon balls. They got Jameis Winston. They better get him up out of there. They better get him up out of there. Just girl, you say now Jacksonville be a good place for Shedeur. It could be, but we don't even know how good that coaching staff is. LG, you say Dion broke it down and said it is not worth it if the bag is not big enough. The way like you gotta pay me. You got to pay me. Because you're going to try to tab me up, so you got to pay me. You got to pay me. BJE, you say you'll be in Tampa for the Bucks and the 49ers game. Is that the third game of the season? I might slide over there to Tampa to see just to get out there for a little bit. Eddie, you say, why didn't Green play Sunday with the Jags? I don't know who Green is. Oh, BJ Green. They had him inactive. They shut that boy down. Say, nah, big dog, you ain't part of that 48. You ain't part of that 48 now. Double P. Hey, y'all know I be coming up with them songs right off the top of my head. PC, you say, Simo, that AFC North always play each other tough. Well, we about to see. Because Cleveland better come with it with them Ravens. Which, again, they beat Ravens one last year and they lost one last year against the Ravens. But it's hard for me to believe Cleveland going to beat them. MP, you say you can't stop a bowling ball. You sure can't. LG, you say the Ravens scored. Yes, on the Browns. It look like that's what they finna do. Danny, you say 24-29. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. JOK. Yeah, that boy told that thing now. And that boy told that thing. I told you gotta get out that freight train way. You can't play hero with that big old joker. He too big, man. You can't play that jam. You say, I want to know why Shedeur arriving on the scene looking like he belong, not carrying a bag. I don't know why they be having that stuff, man. Yeah, Joe, I'm running it back. I'm going to run it back with him. TK, you say the Browns defense should be able to hold the Ravens to 21. Nah, Kathy, you say you heard how Miles said DG eyes lit up? Yeah. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. TP, you say the Browns were sent a gift in 12 to use, and they look, yeah. Eventually they're going to use it. Eventually it's going to be his turn. But hey, they jump into that next subject. So you got my boy, Coach Prime. They play Houston this Friday, y'all. They play Houston Friday. He needs a win. Colorado needs that win. They put us at 2-1. 2-1 look way better than 1-2 because Coach Prime, I don't think has ever been 1-2. He'd have been 3-0, and then he has been, yeah, we ain't never had no sorry start like that. So we need this win so we can be 2-1 versus 1-2. Now, Houston got a good coach. Houston got a good coach. They recruited a running back to tote that thing. And they got a quarterback. Now, I got to go watch it. But I know what they got because I was watching them over the... I was watching everybody in the Big 12 to see what it looked like. As far as what they recruited. Again, Houston got ballers just because it's in the state of Texas. Like, you going to have some good guys. I just need Colorado to show up and show out. Like, hey, get out here and ball now because Houston ain't finna take it lightly. Y'all, it's a Friday night game. It's 6:30 their time. I think 7:30 East Coast time. I will be there. I will be there on the sideline. Hey, you know me, I like to hang out by the end zone. Like to hide out, like hang out by the end zone. So I'm going to go live while I'm there. I will go live while I'm there. So I go live until it, hopefully it let me go live anytime I want. But I will go live while I'm there. So we going to find out if Houston like that. We gonna find out if Houston like that. And I know everybody been asking. I see y'all talking about it now. Yo, Ryan took over that game. K-Salt did have 2 scoring drives. He did. But, Ryan just was out there balling. Had that? Ryan out there changing plays. Ryan out there saying, hey, look here. Boy, we ain't running no hitch. We ain't running no curl. We ain't running no out route. Run that fade. Take off. Yep. Hit. I'm talking about looking straight at him. As soon as that DB didn't stand a chance because the DB in his head, yeah. Hey, watch the hitch route. Watch the hitch route. Yeah, I'm going to sit on it. The DB thinking, man, I'm finna pick this ball off. And then imagine you sitting there at your position and you sitting, because you waiting on the throw it and you can attack it and try to get the pick. You see that wide receiver full speed, you like, oh no. Like, listen, I'm going to tell y'all what the DB was thinking when that boy was running by him. As you see somebody running past you and you know that the quarterback looking your way, all you saying to yourself is, oh my goodness. I'm about to get scolded on. Oh, my goodness. I'm about to get scolded on. I hope he drop it. Then you looking back. You scared. You like, please let me look back. And he looked at somebody else. Let me see. Oh, my goodness. There go the ball. Oh, my goodness. And then, boom, he catch it. You hurt. It's a wrap. You hurt. They out of there. So, y'all, when Ryan came in, I got crump. Although my business partner said he probably going to throw a pick. He almost did throw a pick. But after that, that boy was hot. That boy was a hot boy. Yeah. My boy was hot. My boy said he had a dream about that thing. Yeah. So, yo, could they give K-Salt another opportunity? Yes, they very well could give K-Salt another opportunity. But K-Salt gonna have to shine. And I think if I'm Coach Prime, which I'm pretty sure he basically said it, Y'all saw what I saw. Well, if I saw what you saw what I saw. Ryan going out there first. Ryan getting all the reps. Well, we can let K-Saw get some reps. We gonna red shirt Juju. Juju getting red shirted. Or I let him play in a Wyoming game, but really I'm letting Juju red shirt. It's K-Saw and Ryan. Now, if K-Saw decide he gonna shut it down on me, like, hey, I ain't finna waste my year, coach. I'm gonna have to, coach, you making a business decision. I'm making a business decision. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna suit up. I'm gonna be out there, but I really ain't gonna be out there. We ain't even gotta tell everybody I'm red shirt. Just call, hey, we know what time it is. I gotta step back. So to me, Ryan started, and he excelled at the right time. They got 2 series each, and Ryan came in with the long one before halftime. That man had anywhere from 36 seconds to 51 seconds and drove them boys down there and got a touchdown. Then came back and was scoring. Yep. Ryan, you that guy. You waited your turn. You him now. It's your opportunity, big dog. See, Truth, you say Shedeur would have ate the Bengals up? Yeah, he would have. He would have. Just girl, you say hopefully Ryan put 5 up on the. Yeah. But we might not see it no more because Ryan might take off now. You said they allow them quarterbacks to do it if you see it better. Yeah, hey, if you can get out there and do it, then do your thing. Ms. Robinson, you say Ryan used Shedeur plays. Yeah. He like, hey, take it to the house, boy. Take it to the high, take it to the high, take it to the high. Monet, you say, here are my thoughts regarding 12. DG and Flacco are game managers and fit into Kevin's scheme. They don't want 12 to make magical out there. They scared. I would say yes to that those are the guys he want to rock with first. But eventually, he got to come to Shedeur. Eventually. JP, what's happening? Just girl, you say this is K-Saw last chance. He has no more. But I think he still could shut it down. I think as long as you don't play more than 4 games, I think he can shut it down. He could tap out. Y'all ain't finna play my season. Joe T, you say the team and the offense flowed better with Ryan at the helm. Yeah, it did. It did. And they were getting results. Big results. Like, we didn't see no passes go downfield. Ryan came in and said, that ball going downfield out the gate. Just girl, you said Juju can play in 3 more games to stay. Yes. Yeah, he get a total of 4. He got 1 in. And then Coach Prime came back and followed up and let him get some more reps. So he was like, hey, I'm gonna let you get some more reps. I let Ryan come in the last drive, and Ryan started out 3rd quarter. I let them boys get back in. They still kind of didn't really shake nothing. So they out there, but they ain't really out there, if that makes sense. Man, y'all, I don't know why that bird like coming out here with me. Just girl, you say I was already nervous about K-Saw because he had a down year in 24. At that, you know what? I was trying to figure out why did it go like that for him? Why didn't it just take off for him? But hey, it is what it is. They got a gift, Jared. The Grinch want it. Yeah, hey. The man, you said, oh, I ain't even get to see it. I ain't get to see it. P. Island, what's good? What Joy C said? You said Kevin said Shedeur doesn't fit. He said that? Like, said it just like that? Like, ain't no, we got to try to read between the lines. He just came out and said that? Well, if that's the case, they'll let my boy go if he came out and said it like that. Selmo, you say if Ryan not in charge, they pretty much rolling the dice. Yeah. And they saw that. They like, let me go. Let me get Ryan. Hey, Ryan, go do your thing. Read between the lines? Yeah. 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 Just girl, you said K-Salt should have never been put back in after sitting out cold for 2 hours. Well, they gotta tell you and let you warm up. They gotta tell you and let you warm up. Sam O, you say K-Salt. I mean, Kevin didn't say it like that. Oh, okay. Now he said that it is. Yeah, hey, got the whole world. You say what gets me with people that support the CU is mad now because of Dion taking K-Salt out of the game and put Ryan in to win the game. If people losing, yeah. If I think K-Salt could have won that game because he had already scored on 2 drives. If you let him get in again, maybe he's scoring 2 more drives. But it's just hard to some of them plays, y'all, it didn't hit right. That was the only thing. Some of them plays didn't hit right. The man, you say, I believe K-Salt is scared to use his legs. I wish he would have. Like some of them, one time he ran and then he tried to throw it. I get that. You're a quarterback. You can make the throw. But also, man, take off on them boys. Had that. And then I always thought he was faster than that. It don't seem like he playing full throttle. It's like I don't know, y'all. It's like he's sitting on the fence. Like, I'm gonna throw it, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna throw it, I'm gonna run it. Like, bro, just take off. Go, hit it. Lead them boys in the dust. Kimberly, you say it's hard to please everyone. See, you gotta win, and they needed to win. Yes, they gotta win, needed to win. But I think K-Salt still would have gave them points. If they would have started K-Salt the whole game without giving everybody an opportunity, I think K-Salt would have won the game. But we wouldn't have been like, you wouldn't have felt what you felt when Ryan came in. Ryan came in, you felt something like, whoo-wee. Like you felt something with them boys. You felt something good. Eddie, you say the play calling was just different for K-Salt. Well, you know, Ryan called his own play. Ryan say, fade route, boy. Every time they press you, we going deep. So K-Salt could have did that too. He just didn't. But sometimes, hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. LG, you say, y'all, K-Salt looks slow and looked like he played scared. I want K-Salt the ball. It's just something about it, yo. Something about that thing. That it ain't cooking like it need to cook. But Ryan will. But look, y'all. I'll be back on later today. I want to say around 4:45. I'll come back on. And then we'll do another show. And then you know I'm coming on at halftime of the game. And coming on at the end of the game with the Minnesota and the Bears. So, hey, appreciate y'all rocking with it. Listen, also, if you need anything from me, man, you want to promote your business, want to promote your product, need help with YouTube and social media, email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. So get with me, and I am an author. The title of my book is The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. So rock with your boy, rock. Yes, and my name Colin Moore, too, COLINMOORE. But yeah, so I'll be back on about 4:45, 4:45. But email me if you need to. Yeah, right there. Info, but it's all together. Info@lifeandfootball.com. Yep, just like that, Jay Will. Info@lifeandfootball.com. So yeah, I'll be back on later today. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all.